Do you feel tired all the time and can't remember what it's like to feel energetic? In today's video, I'm going to explore some hidden causes of fatigue, as well as offer some healthy habits that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine that will leave you feeling charged and ready to tackle your day. Hi everyone, welcome back to WinWyn. Today is part one of a two-part series on how to feel more energized. And in this particular video, we're going to be addressing the physical side of things. And in the next video, we'll be addressing mental fatigue. Before we begin, I'd like to point out that if you've been feeling consistently tired for more than 4 weeks, you should visit your family doctor, since you may have an underlying health issue that you're not aware of. Things like anemia, an underactive thyroid, or sleep apnea, as well as medication side effects and vitamin or mineral deficiencies can leave you feeling wiped out. Better to be safe than sorry. If you often feel tired, some questions to ask yourself. How much coffee and alcohol do you consume daily? What, when, and how much are you eating? Are you standing or sitting most of the day? How are you sleeping? Did you know that going to bed late and waking up to an alarm may be disrupting your final sleep cycle? That alone can leave you feeling sleepy all day. All right, let's get started. First, let's address sleep. Simple ways to increase your sleep quality are to create a winding down routine for yourself. There are so many videos on that. I may do one later. You can let me know if that's something that's interesting to you. But I think that it's something very personal, and I can give tips of how I do it, but creating a winding down routine can be really key to getting a good night's rest. Next, as much as possible, go to bed and wake up at around the same time every day. This next tip might be difficult, especially in the summer months, but try to sleep in a cool room. Hot and humid weather can really leave us feeling sluggish all day and can make it virtually impossible to sleep at night. Change your sheets at least once a week. Simple tip. Keep all electronic devices out of your bedroom. I know this one can be a tough one, but it's really beneficial. You'll see. Next is to train yourself to wake up naturally to avoid interrupting a sleep cycle. I'll leave a link below to explain how to do this and why it's so important. If you need to be up by a certain time, then of course use an alarm clock, but try to use it only as a backup. Okay, here's my super tip. Use an old smartphone as your alarm clock. The trick is to remove all the social media apps and keep the phone on flight mode. If you're like me and you have difficulty turning your brain off sometimes at night, try downloading some relaxing music or audiobooks to listen to offline. Next, let's talk about nutrition. Tip number 1 is to keep a water bottle next to your bed and start your day off right. Drinking water first thing in the morning will help get things moving in the bathroom and help to oxygenate your body. While you're at it, why not take a few minutes in bed and do some breathing exercises? I feel great when I follow Wim Hof's breathing methods. Super tip. Wim Hof, also known as the Iceman, has turned many people onto the benefits of taking cold showers. I know there's a lot of buzz around this, and it can really be difficult to get started. But here's an easy way. At the end of your morning shower, gradually, slowly, turn off the hot water. Start small with like 30 seconds. It can be really hard, especially during the winter months, but once you feel the benefits, you will fall in love with the cold. Healthline wrote an article about this, which I'll leave below, and they explain in it that when you take a cold shower, the cold water actually sends electrical impulses to your brain, a little bit like shock therapy. And they jolt your system and to increase alertness, clarity, and energy levels. Endorphins, which are sometimes called happiness hormones, are also released. Oh, and remember that water bottle by your bed? Take it along with you wherever you go to be sure to stay hydrated all day, since even mild dehydration can leave you feeling sluggish. Next, swap out coffee for decaf. Now, I'm not going to outright condemn coffee. If you drink it once in a while, it can actually be a useful tool to stave off fatigue and give you a burst of energy. The downside, though, is that if you use it every day, especially later in the day, I'm talking like 6 hours before bed, you could be compromising your sleep, which just makes you even more dependent on it the next day. Also, like any other drug, your body starts to build a tolerance to caffeine, and that happens if you use it regularly. If you're like me and not willing to give up on one of life's greatest pleasures, coffee, try to find a high-quality decaf brand. I use Lavazza. It tastes like the real thing. If you feel tired in the afternoon, close your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes, or even better, go outside for a short, brisk walk. Next, avoid drinking alcohol, especially near bedtime. Even though alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, it actually interrupts sleep cycles and diminishes the quality of your sleep. All right, my next tip is unfortunately something I know a lot about. It's don't overeat. I do have a lot of experience with this, so trust me when I tell you. What you eat, of course, is important and will play a role in how you feel. But even kale, if you eat too much of it, can leave you feeling sluggish and drained. Portion control will not only help you keep your weight in check, but it will also leave you feeling ready to take on your day rather than leaving you in a food coma. Next, don't be afraid of carbs. Carbs are your body's preferred source of fuel. Of course, not all carbs are created equal. Complex carbohydrates such as whole grains, fruit, and vegetables are packed with vitamins and antioxidants as well as fiber. Much like protein, fiber makes us feel full longer and is key to help keep us regular. Congestion in the body makes you feel heavy and tired. All right, let's tackle exercise next. First tip is to keep it simple. Just move your body. If you can, move your body outside and get the benefits of being energized by the sun. You don't have to go on a power walk for an hour to feel the benefits. Even a short, leisurely walk outside will help boost your mood and energy levels. Put on your favorite music and dance. I'll be talking about the benefits of music a little bit later in the video. What's most important is that you choose an activity that you actually enjoy because the chances of doing it will increase greatly. I'm a firm believer in doing what you can when you can. If you work in front of a computer, get up here and there and take a 5-minute break. Do a couple of squats. Walk around, go get a drink of water. This can boost creativity and productivity. By the way, thumbs up if you're enjoying this video so far, or thumbs down if you're not. Either way, I'd like to know your thoughts on my content. Next is resistance training. It can really boost your energy and mood. Like all exercise, strength training raises your circulation levels of endorphins, which serve to improve not only your mood, but gives you an increase in energy levels as well. My next tip is don't over-exercise. If you're running 20 kilometers a day and feeling great, well, that is wonderful. But for many, especially as we age, trying to keep up with a one-size-fits-all fitness program might be depleting you of your energy to get things done in your daily life. The key here is balance. Consider finding a knowledgeable coach who understands that a 45-year-old woman cannot train the same way as a 20-year-old male. All right, I have a super tip here. Wear compression socks or compression pantyhose. While they may not always be the most stylish, if you're on your feet all day, traveling, or sitting at a desk without getting up regularly, wearing compression socks will help the fluid in your legs circulate, which leads to increased energy throughout your day. There are also some compression leggings if you have issues with your feet. If you'd like to give them a try, I'll leave some links in the description below. My last super tip of the day is listen to upbeat music. Our coming of age is marked by our own personal soundtrack of music, and when we listen to this, it brings us back to a time when we were younger, stronger, and more energetic, and can evoke really vivid, strong memories and emotions. Just like food or sex, music floods the brain with dopamine. This is a chemical in the brain that's associated with pleasure, motivation, and reward. If you're interested in the science behind why music makes us feel good, I'll leave a link. While nothing I've mentioned is groundbreaking, I decided to make this video because we can all use a little reminder to prioritize our health from time to time. I only scratched the surface on many of today's points, and I do plan on diving in deeper in the future videos, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, consider showing your support by hitting the like button. And to see more of me in the future, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, when it comes to your health, you're the expert. Bye for now.